You are watching the 2014 Days, and joining us today from San Antonio, Texas, is head coach Julie Jenkins and senior outside hitter Maggie Emodi of the defending SCAC champion Trinity Tigers. And first of all, we want to thank you both for taking the time out to join us today and discuss the upcoming season.
Nice to be here with you, James.
Coach, we'll start with you. It was a great 2013 season. Your team won their first SCAC title since 2008 and had a regional final appearance. What did it mean for this team over into 2014?
Well, last year for 2013 to end our season with a conference championship and a round of 16 appearance at the NCAA tournament, obviously they were very pleased and excited because it was a lot of hard work to get there. And with as strong as our conference is, winning a conference championship in the SCAC, I think, is quite an accomplishment. And we know that, especially after coming close a couple years prior to that and not being able to win that championship. So, we were very pleased. We also, on the other hand, know that last year was last year and we've got to start all over again. And so that confidence and that experience carries over to the 2014 season, but doesn't guarantee you anything.
Maggie, what did it mean to you and your teammates to get Trinity back to the top of the SCAC and into that regional final as well?
That meant the world to us. It's a really great feeling to have all of your hard work pay off, especially comparing last year to the very beginning when I first came here. You can just definitely see a transformation from what that team was to what the team is now, and I'm really proud of the way our team competed last season. But like Coach said, we're not settling for anything, and we're not expecting anything to come easy to us. So we're going to keep our sights set forward and work hard.
Coach, enough about last year. Let's focus on this year. What are your expectations in 2014?
Yeah, I think at the end of every season, we talk in depth about this in the spring when we start our new season in the spring each year. And, we'll take a look at where we improved the year before, especially when we're looking at, the different stat categories, where we are offensively, where we are defensively, and where do we need to be, what are the biggest areas that need improvement. And so we discuss that and talk in detail about the different parts of our game that we think are strong and we need to continue to keep them a strength, but also to really focus on where we need to improve the most. I think our players have done a super job this past spring, the summer, and now in this preseason of really having a sense of purpose, where it is that we've got to improve the most. And we're pleased, I think, with this that we've been making.
Maggie, just share with me the excitement level, the energy level to get back on the gym and get ready to start a new season this weekend.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited and our team is so excited. You can just feel it in the gym. This preseason has been really awesome to see because we've had such a strong presence. Like, the freshmen have come in and really set the bar high, which really motivates the rest of the team to want to work hard too. And we had set a goal of taking advantage of the opportunities that we have. And everyone keeps that in mind during practice every day, and everyone's working hard and giving 100%, and then some. So the excitement level is running really high, and can't wait to get out into the court this weekend.
Coach, tell me what you've seen from this team that you've liked so far throughout the preseason as you get ready to open up.
Oh, absolutely. It has to do with their drive. They're hungry. I don't think any of the success that we had last year has gone to their head whatsoever. I think that ever to meet their full potential individually and as a team, like Maggie said, there is excitement in the air. They're just chomping at the bit, to open up the season. We're so happy that it's finally here. You work all year long to get ready for these 3 months, and they're here, and like Maggie said, we're just going to appreciate and enjoy every day of practice and every match that we have before us.
Coach, I'll stay with you. You have a veteran group, 6 seniors on this team. Tell me about the leadership role they play and how vital they are to the team's success.
Yes, this is a really special group of seniors. And, a lot of times coaches will say that every year. But this truly is an unusual group of seniors because of all that they have been through to get to this point. Maggie's a prime example. She's had 2 dislocated dislocated kneecap surgeries, which could have easily been career-ending. She's really had to come a long, long ways to even get back out onto the court. We've had another senior who's had 3 knee surgeries, another senior shoulder surgery, another senior chronic shin problems. And this group has really had to show their determination even just to get back to playing. And they're going to appreciate every day they've got. They've been through so much together. And I just think their mental toughness, their fight, it is clearly at a very high level just because of the obstacles they've had to overcome. And they're going to appreciate every day. And I'm nothing but thankful to have them back for another year.
Maggie, hearing that as a senior on this team, what does it mean to you to get to this point and to be a leader on the team, to be such a vital part of this team? But what does it mean to you and those seniors to get to this point and be leaders on this team?
It's a little weird being a senior now. We always joke about how after the season's over, Trinity Volleyball's program is going to end and cease to exist because we don't want it to continue after, because if we can't have it, then no one can have it. But no, it's weird. It's a change, but it's nice to know that we have such a strong group of girls leading the team. And it's not only just the seniors either. Coach always jokes around with the underclassmen about how they can't act like underclassmen, and no one should ever know that they're underclassmen because they should be leading just as much as everybody else is. So it's definitely not just 1 or 2 people on the court who are leading. It's everyone. Everyone does their part, verbally, physically, and I don't know. It's a great culture to be a part of.
Coach, tell me a little bit about the returners on the team, what you've seen from them throughout preseason, and the roles they're going to play in 2014.
Mainly the returners.
Yes.
Yeah, I think one of the rewarding parts of coaching is seeing everybody's level of confidence be that much higher from their first year to their second and to their senior year. And it's a lot of fun for us to see the sophomores, for example, how much they've improved since their freshman year. And the whole process is so much easier. They've been through it. They've had a year under their belt. They know what to expect. And so just to see the level of improvement in all of our returners, whether it's the sophomores, juniors, or seniors, it's really fun for you as a coach because you see that their hard work and your hard work is paying off because they are starting to meet their full potential. So I couldn't be more proud of the commitment and the example that all of our upperclassmen have made to Trinity Volleyball. Nothing but proud.
Maggie, we alluded to it earlier that this is a very competitive conference. This is a tough conference, and you've experienced firsthand how hard it is to win an SCAC championship. How does that competitiveness throughout the conference just prepare you to compete at a national level, to compete in regional tournaments, and to be able to compete at that high level?
Well, obviously, competing in a stronger conference will benefit us in the end, in the long run, and not even only in conference play, but also all the regional teams that we play. Like, for example, this weekend we're playing a lot of regional teams that have very good history, very good records, strong players. Playing at such a competitive schedule earlier in the season will definitely benefit us in the long run.
Coach, tell me about your newcomers. What have you seen from them as a whole throughout preseason, and what are you expecting from them when you get into the regular season?
Well, their number one goal is to see if they can make it through the preseason without crying. And I would say they get an A+ in that category. They've kept it together. They don't seem to be too overwhelmed. And like Maggie said, we do preach to our first years that they are not first years. They're a member of the Trinity volleyball team, and we want to see an air about them, a level of confidence about them that is the same as an upperclassman. And they did a very good job of coming in here in great shape. They've done a super job of being very open-minded, and because every coach is different, you're going to be encouraged to maybe change this, change that. And I think they've just done a terrific job of not only, not getting overwhelmed and performing at a high level, but just slipping right onto the team and fitting in great with everybody. So they've been outstanding contributions right from day one. We're totally excited about our newcomers.
You're watching 2014 SCAC Volleyball Media Days with head coach Julie Jenkins and senior outside hitter Maggie Emodi of the Trinity Tigers. And we'll get you both out on this final question. Maggie, we'll start with you. For the Trinity Tigers to reach its goals and expectations in 2014, what will be some of the keys to success?
Well, I kind of alluded to this earlier, but just making sure that we take advantage of every opportunity that we have. We are playing some great teams who are ranked in the top 10 throughout the season, and we're playing a lot of weekends. We have one off weekend, and so it's nice to have that little break in there, but I'm really happy that we're going, and we're keeping our eyes on the prize. So it's just recognizing that we do have a great opportunity to win this national championship.
Coach, I'll ask you the same question. For the Trinity Tigers to be successful in 2014, what will be some of the keys to success?
Well, obviously you have to have a certain amount of talent, and we feel like we have that, but that's not the deciding factor on you succeeding. You've got to have consistency. Are we going to have that drive and that passion and that hunger to give everybody respect? Anybody can beat you at any time. And at the same time, we want to have the attitude that there's nobody that we cannot beat. And yes, we are playing a very strong schedule. What I think, championship level teams, sometimes it's playing the opponents that you have a tradition of winning, that sometimes they're some of the most difficult matches that you can play. So it's giving everybody great respect. It's taking advantage of the opportunities that you have ahead of us. But I think it's the consistency day in, day out. Are you going to be hungry in practice to improve? And are you really going to have that burning desire to win every match? And I believe this team is up to that task without a doubt.
You have been watching the 2014 SCAC Volleyball Media Days with head coach Julie Jenkins and senior outside hitter Maggie Emodi of the Trinity Tigers. And again, we thank you so much for taking the time out to join us today. And we wish you guys good luck in 2014.
Thank you.
Thank you.